In the vast landscape of social and cultural frameworks shaping collective memory, journalism might not seem an obvious player. Yet, journalists have a systematic and continuous role in shaping our understanding of the past. Viewed from the perspective of journalists themselves, journalism appears ill suited to track the past independently. Journalism is often considered the first draft of history, prioritizing the present over the past due to rapid deadlines and the need for novelty. The pursuit of newsworthiness based on immediacy and relevance seems to place journalism at odds with memory. However, scholarly attention to collective memory since the mid 1980s has illuminated journalism's nuanced relationship with the past. Scholars recognize that journalism contributes to collective recollections and reconstructions of the past, driven by its own agendas and societal norms. References to past events help journalists contextualize current events, serving various functions such as building connections, providing analogies, and offering explanations. Despite journalism's focus on the present, journalists frequently draw on the past to interpret contemporary events. This acknowledgement challenges the notion that journalism relinquishes the past to other disciplines like history. Journalists play a crucial role in shaping and preserving memory, often acting as amateur historians. This involvement in record keeping reflects larger societal impulses and complicates the ownership of memory. The close relationship between journalism and memory is characterized by several key aspects, stemming from the fact that much of journalism operates without extensive external oversight. Practices such as rewrites, revisits to old events, commemorative journalism, and investigations into historical events are common in news production. Early scholarly inquiries into memory and the news focused on how journalism shapes public perception of the past. However, scholarship has begun to examine journalism itself as a significant factor in memory construction. Journalism offers a unique perspective on memory work due to its distinctive rules and conventions. It strategically blends past and present while upholding principles of truth and reality. However, this approach can sometimes result in oversimplified narratives and a lack of nuance. Journalism draws from memory and the past to explain events in the public sphere. Topics such as national celebrations, celebrity stories, and historical events often prompt to revisit the past. Obituaries, for example, serve as a way to engage with the past and come to terms with its finality. Events involving death often lead to journalistic exploration of collective memory as a means of coping with trauma. The institutional memory of journalism is shaped by critical incidents in the public sphere, particularly those involving controversy or debate. Journalists often turn to memory narratives, especially in contentious events like war, crime, terrorism, and natural disasters, to guide their reporting and storytelling. The relationship between journalism and memory encompasses various dimensions influenced by both the form and content of journalistic practices. At times, journalism draws from available forms of memory to enhance its engagement with the past, using historical analogies, comparisons, references to understand current events. For example, news coverage may label ongoing conflicts with names reminiscent of past wars or draw parallels between present-day disasters and historical tragedies. However, these references are not always accurate and can sometimes misrepresent historical events. On the other hand, journalistic forms often necessitate engagement with the past. Certain types of journalism, such as commemorative discourse and retrospective issues, rely on revisiting historical events and anniversaries to produce meaningful content. News organizations with extensive archives play a significant role in shaping collective memory by producing retrospective projects and tracking historical narratives over time. Individual journalists also contribute to memory work based on their personal involvement or expertise in specific historical events. These forms of mnemonic engagement highlight journalism's integral role in shaping collective memory. By recounting current events through a historical lens and producing retrospective projects, journalism provides a temporal anchor amidst the constant flow of news. Despite journalists' reluctance to acknowledge their memory work, their practices contribute significantly to how societies remember and interpret the past.